Hi students, welcome to my eco class. Today I am going to discuss about the short-run equilibrium of firm under perfect competition market structure. Under perfect competition market structure, a firm is in equilibrium in the short run when it has no intention to expand or contract its output and it is able to maximize its profit or incur minimum losses. Mainly there are two approaches to explain about the short-run equilibrium firm under perfect competition market structure. They are total revenue and total cost approach and marginal revenue, marginal cost approach. This total revenue and total cost approach has already been explained in my previous video. Today I am going to discuss about this EMR and the EMC approach. Under this approach, a firm attains its equilibrium at the point where the following two conditions are fulfilled. Number one, EMR is equal to EMC. This is the first condition or necessary condition. Second, EMC is increasing, or you can also say that EMC is greater than EMR, or EMC cuts EMR from below. When these two conditions are fulfilled, a firm under perfect competition market structure is said to be in equilibrium. The short-run equilibrium of firm under perfect competition market structure can be explained by the help of the diagram. Here I am going to draw a diagram. This is y-axis. On y-axis here we measure price and on x-axis we measure output. This is the demand curve and this one is the supply curve. This is the point of equilibrium of a market. And this is equilibrium quantity, and here this is y-axis and x-axis output. Under perfect competition market structure, the marginal revenue curve, which is also equal to average revenue and also equal to price. This curve is horizontal to x-axis. It is because under perfect competition market structure, all the firms are price taker. Whatever the price is determined by the demand and supply in the market, the interaction between demand and supply, that price is taken by all the firms operating under perfect competition market structure. In this market, no firm can fix the price of its own product. Whatever the price of the product is determined by the market with the interaction between demand and supply, that price is taken by the firm. That is why here in the market OP is the determined price. The same price is taken by the firm, which is also equal to OP. And the cost, this is the marginal cost curve, which initially slopes downwards and thereafter slopes upwards with the increase in output. According to our conditions, EMR should be equal to EMC, and the EMC curve is increasing or EMC is greater than EMR. This is the point at which EMR equals to EMC, and EMC is greater than EMR. That is why this is the point of equilibrium, because both the conditions that are required for the equilibrium of firm under perfect competition market structures have been fulfilled here. This is the firm's equilibrium situation, and here at this point of equilibrium the firm is producing OQ level of output. No doubt the firm is equilibrium at OQ level of output, but what is firm doing here, whether it is making profit or bearing losses, that is known by its cost conditions. Let us suppose that this is the firm's average cost curve. This average cost represents the per unit production cost, and this line not only represents marginal revenue but also represents average revenue also. And here average revenue represents per unit revenue from the sale of output, and average cost represents per unit cost for the production of this output. And here the per unit production is equal to, suppose, AQ, but per unit production is equal to AQ and per unit revenue is equal to EQ, and the per unit production is less than that of the per unit revenue. So obviously we can say that the firm is making profit here. For the production of OQ level of output, the firm's total revenue is equal to OQEP, but its total cost is equal to OQAB. Here the total cost is less than that of the total revenue. That is why this area, this shaded area, represents the firm's profit. This is the firm's economic profit. This profit is said to be supernormal profit. Supernormal profit. Supernormal profit. Or you can also say that abnormal profit. Abnormal profit. This is how the firm attains equilibrium at the point at which marginal revenue equals marginal cost, and marginal cost curve cuts marginal revenue from below. Now a question may rise here, whether all the firms operating in perfect competition market structure make this type of supernormal profit. The simple answer is no, because whether the firm makes supernormal profit or normal profit or makes losses, that depends upon the cost condition of each of the firms. Mainly firms under perfect competition market structure may be making supernormal profit, or making just normal profit, or firms may bear losses. When firms make supernormal profit, its average revenue is greater than average cost, and when firm makes just normal profit, firm's average revenue is equal to average cost, and when firms bears losses or makes losses, average revenue is less than average cost. Let us discuss about the different equilibrium situation of the firm here. On y-axis we measure revenue and cost, and on x-axis we measure output. This is the marginal revenue or average revenue or price, and this is the firm's marginal cost. This is average cost, and this is the point of equilibrium, and OQ is the equilibrium level of output. Here the firm is making supernormal profit equal to this shaded area. At this situation the firms makes supernormal profit. Here the average revenue of firm is greater than average cost. Here average cost is equal to AQ, but average revenue is equal to EQ. Average revenue is greater than average cost. In this situation the firms makes supernormal profit. And when this is the price, AR, EMR, and price, output, and this is price, and here this is firm's marginal cost, average cost, and this is the point at which marginal revenue equals to marginal cost. That is why this is the point of equilibrium. At this point the firm is making OQ level of output, producing OQ level of output, and at this point the firm's average cost is equal to EQ, and average revenue is also equal to EQ, means average revenue equals to average cost. And in this situation the firm is in equilibrium while it is making just normal profit. Normal profit means firm is just covering its cost that incurs for the production of OQ level of output, and firm also is in equilibrium while it is making losses. Here the firm's average revenue, marginal revenue, and price. This is the firm marginal cost, and this one is average cost. This point is the equilibrium point at which both the conditions required for the equilibrium are fulfilled. Here MR equal to MC, and MC cuts MR from below, so Q is the equivalent level of output, and at this level of output let's extend this line up to AC point A. For OQ level of output the average cost is equal to AQ, but average revenue is equal to EQ. Here average cost is greater than average revenue, means per unit production cost is higher than per unit revenue. That's why the firm makes loss equal to this shaded area. This is the firm's loss. This is how in short run the firms may either be making supernormal profit at the point of equilibrium, and similarly some of the firms may be making just a normal profit at point of equilibrium, and also some of firms may be bearing losses at point of equilibrium. This way, under perfect competition market structure, Supernormal profit is rare for all the firms. Some of the firms may be making supernormal profit, some of them may be making just normal profit, and some of the firms making losses or bearing losses in the equilibrium situation. This is how the short-run equilibrium of firm under perfect competition market structure can be explained. Thank you.